And I found out how to go viral on LinkedIn, and I had some of the top voices and top influencers on the entire planet reach out to me, kind of confused, and say, Cory, you're going viral on the platform, and you seem like a very nice guy, and you seem to be, at least intelligent, but we have no clue what you do, right? And at the time, my headline said, waiter turned entrepreneur, CEO at Shedwool and things like that. And I realized in retrospect, it was probably relatively difficult to discern what I did, because there was no strong call to action, which is fine. I don't like to be sold to, and I don't inherently like sales, although I've now had, success to the tune of 7-figure, sales, primarily through LinkedIn. But so I really realized that going viral on social media isn't enough. And I had read Gabriel Weinberg's book Traction, and that got me to realize social media was my channel. And I tested them all, and I realized that LinkedIn was my channel. So that's why I really doubled down on how to take advantage of the algorithm, how to go viral on the platform. And it was the missing piece where now I found out the platform I should be on. I found out how to go viral there, but I wasn't fully positioned. And so once I learned how to fully position myself there, within the first 1 hour, I was getting qualified, vetted inbound sales leads. And that's been a couple of years now, and it's never stopped. If we want to learn something, we go to Google or we go to YouTube, period. Every single person that's watching this. If you had a question and you needed the answer, or you needed a specific type of information, you're going to YouTube or Google. You're not going to LinkedIn. But yet everybody's on LinkedIn trying to sell stuff and trying to teach people things. So I stopped all of that. I said, you know what? Let me be the one guy on here that gives people room to talk about themselves, asks them their opinions. Everyone wants to share their opinion and be heard. Why don't I stop even talking about what I do professionally, right? Why don't I really give people what it is that they need, which if I can't actually buy what they're selling or hire all of them, then what they might just need is a little de-stressor, right? Maybe they just need a quick giggle. Maybe they just need a quick smile. Maybe that's all they need to ace their next interview or to rock their next sales call. So I switched up my entire presentation. I said, let me tell my audience what I do, not in my content like everybody else is doing, but, and this is not rocket science, but nobody's doing it, in my profile, right? Everybody else's LinkedIn profile, their headline says their title. Nobody cares. Nobody's on there looking for the creative design strategist at acme.com. Nobody sees CEO at a company they've never heard of and is impressed by that. There's a million CEOs on LinkedIn of companies that aren't even real companies. If you don't have an executive board of directors, stakeholders, managers, directors, employees, personnel, HR of a company, then you're not a CEO. You can't just call yourself CEO, but so many people's titles are, headlines even are CEO at a company you've never heard of, and that doesn't excite anybody. I encourage everyone to change their profile to creator mode so that the default is to follow you, not connect with you. And I've got literally 150 different things like that I scrutinize to make sure people are going absolutely as viral as possible. But again, to me, the virality is worse than a vanity metric. It's absolutely irrelevant if you don't have an optimized profile that kind of speaks to who you are and what you do. So that's what I encourage every coach watching this to do. Have a headline that tells people what you uniquely do that's awesome. And the real hallmark that you're looking for is when people see that headline, they should quite literally have their own version of the following. Wow, that's so cool. I can't believe I finally found this person, right? So imagine if your title is marketing director at Acme. No one's ever going to see that and go, oh, wow, that's so cool. I need to talk to this guy. I'm glad I found him. If your headline says CEO at a company you've never heard of, no one's ever going to read that and go, oh my God, thank God, finally I found a CEO of a company I've never heard of, right? There's no wow factor there. But if you can come up with your own version of, and it's got to be true and it can't sound too crazy. You can't say, I'll help you make $1 million in a week, because no one's going to read that and believe it. But if it says something like I create millionaires, right? If that's what you do, right? Maybe you're a financial coach, someone's going to see that and go, wow, right? I never saw somebody on LinkedIn before tell me that they're going to make me a millionaire. So now the right people that are in the right mindset or have the right, capacity and capability to invest in whatever it is that you're selling to help them become a millionaire, they're going to start to reach out to you.
Wasn't that absolutely fantastic? I'm sure that you found a lot of information in this very short video you just saw, maybe like 4 or 5, 6 minutes, however long it was. But that is not all. You can have access to the entire presentation of this amazing speaker, plus 40 more other presentations and speakers, and you can have access for life. You can have access to the video recording, to the audio recording, to the swipe files, to the transcripts, to all of the bonuses and the special gifts that all of the speakers and presenters and also the organizers are offering in the Premium Pass package. So if you like this, if you want more, make sure to sign up below for the Premium Pass and have lifetime access to everything. I'm sure it'll be one of the best investments you've ever made in your life, in yourself, in your practice, in your health, and also with working with clients. So go ahead, click on the button below, sign up for the Premium Pass, and we'll see you on the other side.